guys, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look from a different perspective. We are going to look at problems, solution, and advice. I will try to pick less, if it is possible, like 2 cards, 3 cards at most I'm speaking of. And also I'm going to use my Shamanic Healing Oracle deck as the advice part. Let's see what is going to happen. This is number 1, number 2, and number 3. I don't know if there's any difference you can see, but this one is white and this one is slightly pink. Okay, if you picked, let's just start with the white one. Hello number 1, how is it going? I hope everything is alright. Today we are going to look at the problems, solutions, and advice. I actually planned to do this reading with the reversals, but the feeling of it was off. I did not want to do that with the reversals because, I don't know, when I got the cards in my hand and when I was just carving them with the reversals, I didn't feel fine. I felt like maybe I should just look from the upright positions only for this time as well. Some people are asking why am I not using the reversals. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again, but this is a choice and tarot readers have this kind of a choice, and I would like to dwell on this idea of like saying the negative things even though there's nothing negative to see at the cards. It is kind of difficult, you know. I'm going to look at the problem and I will try to channel the messages as much as I can, and let's see what is going to happen. 8 of Wands. How intriguing that the problem card is the solution itself, isn't it? Most of the time, 8 of Wands is talking about like fast movement, fast news, correspondences, fixing things, solving things, taking an action, those kind of things. And it is in the problem card, it is just, it's kind of weird. I will have one more card for this thing as like clarifier, and then I will look at the solution. Don't worry about that. Okay. Alright, I know what it is. Okay, I felt it in my bones, unfortunately. The problem that you might actually see in your recent days is that you have to deal with the things that you don't want to deal with at the begin with. We talked about it in this channel quite a lot. I'm not going to repeat myself, but sometimes people are just like focusing on other priorities than theirs, and it is causing a lot of problem. This scenario is a little different. This is talking about that you would like to do something and you're focusing on that thing, but for some reason, the right opportunity, the right move, the right correspondence is not happening. You would like to do the things in your own way. You would like to focus on the things in your own way, but it is not happening yet. And it is the problem because you want something with like a huge passion. Wands are talking about passion. These are the fire signs. You can be the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, probably Leo, let's be honest. You want something to happen, but for a reason, the things are not happening in the way that you are asking for. Maybe this is the problem. You want something and you know what you want. You precisely know what you want. And you're focusing on that thing. Nothing is on your way, but the opportunity that you expect is not coming to your way. No matter what you would like to do in your way, it comes with this like questioning of the others. Like you have to start from all over. Like, you know, the people who are just like using different pronouns, and every time they get into a place, they have to talk about it over and over again. I mean, get over with already. I mean, this person wants to be called as they. I mean, this person doesn't have to explain themselves to you in every possible way. But, you know, they just expect this person to explain things from the beginning, or they just like question all the stuff. So this person is just never at this ease. I have the similar feeling for you. You have to explain yourself to people over and over. Why you are doing this, why you are focusing on these things, why you would like to have this thing as your goal, why you decided on this thing, why you put your passion on this thing. I mean, making interviews with the musicians, the first thing people were asking back at the time was, why music? Like, why do I have to explain that why I chose the music? Like, let's just talk about something else. Let's move on. You have to just like focus on like a progress. You know what you have to do. You know what you want from the people, but people are not really doing this kind of a progress. And this could be like a huge problem, because no matter what we do with ourselves, like by ourselves actually, there's going to be a point in our lives that we need some kind of a movement from the other people as well. They have to do something as well, because we are social creatures. When we do something, we wait for a response, and the response is not coming, and it is making you annoyed as hell, and you deserve to be annoyed. I feel your annoyance, my friend. I feel like I am annoyed at this point. Like, why people are just like not giving a chance to the solutions. You would like to do something, but the bureaucracy is getting in the way, and it is just making you stop for like 3 months, 5 years, I don't know for how long, and it is just annoying, because you did the right thing. You know that you are at the right in this position. You know that you are correct. But the others are just like questioning everything over and over. It is really annoying, and I felt it. Now, let's see what you can do about this. What is the solution of the situation? By the way, it could be about anything. It could be about love. It could be about work. Something that you are focusing deeply. It could be about like family matters. It could be about like your projects. Whatever that is, it requires other people's response, and that response is not coming. And not at the right time, at least. People are almost like making fun of the situation. Yeah, explain what it is to me. Like, why would I have to explain myself to you? Who the hell you are? Why do I have to explain myself to the people who doesn't even understand a thing from the beginning? You know those kind of feelings? Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. The solution. Okay, again with the people. How annoying. It's annoying to deal with people, and you have to deal with people. I'm sorry for saying that. It is just like telling a poor person to stop being poor. I'm sorry for saying that, but you have to find a way to just get along with people. And those cards are really good cards. You see, those cards are really good cards. But from what perspective that we're looking at, it could be really tiresome. And let's see one more card for this thing. Okay, I get it. Not everybody has it, I know, and I am sorry for it, but some people, especially if they're at the sales, or they are just like trying to convince people to do some kind of a purchase, or not even a purchase, but some people have to convince other people for something. They just use a sweet tongue. They almost flirt with those people. They just like, I don't know how to say it, but they are like taking them out to dinners, buying them gifts, asking how they are, doing all the small talk, socializing. I'm sorry, not everybody likes that, I know. Opening the phone, making that phone call. Even though people don't like it, you have to make that phone call. This is the solution, my friend. You literally have to be friends with those people who are not understanding you. If you make them your friends, they are going to, even they don't understand you, they're going to support you and they're going to help you. It is difficult. It might be one of the most difficult things in the world, I know. But you have to do it for your solution. You have to find a way. You have to find a way to fix the situation. And the way that fix the situation is about talking with people in a really friendly manner. Some people are just like, it's not really that difficult. Yeah, but that's just for you, Some people are finding it quite extremely difficult. There are other advices on this thing. There are other solutions in this thing. It's not just the only way to just going with this thing. If you have really good friends, if you have a really good social circle, they can help you on this thing. They can handle those kind of things for you. It's not just like you are doing it by yourself. It could be about like other people are also trying to help you in one way or another. So if you feel like you have to deal everything by yourself and it is not going anywhere, you can ask to your friends if there's any friend out there. If you have like a partner, you can ask their help. If you have like really close friend circle, you can ask them what they can do. I mean, make people hear what you are dealing with. That is number one thing. You have to make people hear what you are dealing with. And they are going to come up with right kind of solutions by themselves as well. Not like you are asking, can you do this and this for me? They are going to be the ones who are going to offer you. And you will have options when it comes to having the solutions. You can be either with their friends, those people who are just like not really helping you at all. Or you can use your social setting for the people who are creating trouble to you. But whatever it is talking about do not do it by yourself. Take other people's help or befriend them. Befriend them. I know, difficult, annoying. Those are the people that you don't want to be friends with at the beginning with, but give it a chance because they might actually surprise you. Now, let's see what Shamanic Healing deck is going to say about the advice. Integration. Could it be clearer? Integration. Integration in this deck is talking about socializing without forgetting who you are. This is who you are. You are the Queen of Wands. You are capable. You are passionate. You are out there. You know what you want. But it also means that all the conversations that we have with the people has some level of importance, and you have to just focus on that without losing your true self. This is exactly what it says in the explanation. You have to remember what kind of a person you are. You have to remember who you are, and you have to focus on the other people and all the correspondences with the people. That was so clear. That was so talking about like people and the conversations. Like, I don't know why, but this problem of yours, whatever it is, it requires a solution about a conversation, about a correspondence, that you are not going to lose yourself, but you're going to open yourself to the different people. That's what I saw for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, number 2. How is it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the problems, solutions, and advices. I was going to use reversals, but I did not want to use it because I didn't feel like it was the time to use the reversals. Sometimes looking to the cards as upright positions and seeing the negative things might be really important, and I am focusing on that right now. I am just pushing myself to see all the details as much as possible without just using the reversals. It is like the choice of the tarot reader, and I wanted to use it in this way. Let's see what your problem might be about. Burden. 10 of Wands, doing the things by yourself, having all the responsibilities by yourself. You are just responsible for everything, or people are just making you feel like you are responsible for everything and you are not actually, but people are just making you feel like it, and it's not really a grand feeling. Problem. It is not your responsibility, but people are making it seems like it. You are at the brink of ending things. You are almost finishing the things. You are almost finishing. It's almost over. All the things that you took as a responsibility on your shoulders are going to come to an end. And you're going to feel quite alright about this situation. However, it doesn't mean that it was yours all along. This responsibility, this whatever is giving you all the trouble, all the problem, it wasn't only yours to carry, but the other people just make you feel like you can deal with this thing. Sometimes people gas you up. I know you can do this. I knew you could just like afford this thing. I knew you could just pay the rent. I know I can rely on you. I know you can. I know you can help us. I know you can help me. I know you're a good person. They just gas you up so you can actually do the things for them. But really? Is it really yours to carry? If there's any kind of a responsibility of a house, for example, everybody should just do whatever they can do. It's not just like one person's thing. It's never one person's thing. And people who are just making you feel like it is one person's thing. They are the manipulators, they are toxic people, they are the people that you don't want to see in your life, low life people. I don't know. I don't like those people. And if you were just like lied at any point in your life, like people were just saying that, okay, I will help you with this, but they were not helping you, but you already started to take the responsibility of a thing and now you cannot just back off. It is a problem. It is a problem, yes. If it is like a work-related situation, like you have to do more than the others and your co-workers are just like using you and abusing you with like stupid stories, they lie to you, they deceit, they cheat, they do weird stuff, and you are just thinking that you have to deal with this thing, you have to suck it up, you have to just stay at where you are because you have all those responsibilities that you have to deal with, because you need money and because of this, because of that. It could be an illusion. Honestly, yes. I mean, it is kind of weird to tell people, and I actually mentioned that at the first group as well. It sounds like, you know, the problem is being poor and telling people to stop being poor then. I mean, I know it doesn't sound really good. I know it sounds really stupid, but sometimes the responsibilities that we are seeing, that we are magnifying the things in our own eyes. And you have to understand what is your real responsibility and what is not. And I didn't even start to look at the solution and advice. It's just like the problem part. Okay? I will use one clarifier because I used one clarifier for the other group. So, okay. You see, someone is just like using your situation. A manipulator. There was also a King of Swords at the end of the deck. This person is a manipulator. With the good intentions or the bad intentions, I cannot say that. You know, sometimes people who are having really good intentions, they can still do bad stuff with those good intentions because they think it is going to turn out well, but it never does. And it could be your situation as well. Someone is taking advantage of you, man. Please stop. Get some help. It's just like not your thing. You shouldn't do all those things. What happens? I'm just guessing right now. What happens if you one day wake up and cut off the money? For example, what happens? What is going to happen? What is the worst thing that is going to happen if you don't pay for one day? If you just don't pay for one thing? What is going to happen? I would like to see what is going to happen. If your boss is telling you you have to do this and you have to do that, we have to just be in a hurry. Otherwise, what is going to happen? What are you going to do about it? You have to ask them, what are you going to do about it? What is going to happen if you just send them like the empty file by mistake? Or broken file by mistake? You send them at the end of the day, you send them like this broken file. What's going to happen? Are they just going to make you go back and work on it, or you are doomed, or are you going to go to jail because of that? Are you going to get fired because of that? Are they going to take your money because of that? If someone is just rushing you to the things, responsibility is you have to deal with this and you have to do this, you have to do that. What happens if you don't do that? I would like to know the answer. Honestly, I'm asking and repeating myself over and over again. I know that, but you have to ask yourself that. You have to ask yourself, what's going to happen? What's the worst thing that is going to happen in this thing? Am I going to lose my job? No, no one is going to fire you because of this thing. Let's be honest. If they're firing you for this thing, why are you working at this place at the begin with? You know, they create this false scarcity of the resources. There's not enough of money, there's not enough of work, there's not enough of time, there's not enough of this and that. If you get fired, for example, I'm just assuming. My anxious mind is just going wild at this point. If you get fired and you cannot pay for the rent, you still have the time until the end of the month. No one is going to send you away, or no one is just going to kick you out in an hour, in a day, in a month. No one is going to do that. And you have enough of time to fix the things. That's what I'm trying to say. But the anxious mind is going over and over again, like all the bad stuff are going to happen at one night. It's not going to happen, my friend. Stop believing that your world is going to crush just because you are not doing one thing. Okay? I feel you. This is too personal for me. I'm sorry, but this is too personal. Let's see the solution. The best part. Okay, there's a solution. There's a solution. We're gonna see. Oh my god, you are okay. Stop being poor, man. Stop being poor. Guys, I mean, this is the most fortunate. Okay, you're not gonna like the words that I'm going to use now, but I have to. Okay, if you're an anxious person, if you are just like a control freak, you're not gonna like it. But you have to trust your own fate. Sorry, I said it. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. Just because you had a bad week, bad month, bad year, it doesn't mean that your life is going to be like that for the rest of the time. I think I said that once more. Just because something is not going really well at this specific moment, just now, things are not going well, it doesn't mean that tomorrow it is going to be the same. Sometimes we focus on what is happening now or what happened before too much. We just like assume that things are going to repeat itself and nothing is going to be changing, nothing is going to be like resolved or something like that. No, my friend, your tomorrow is going to bring you money. If your anxieties are just like based upon the money or the lack of money, I have really good news, because your fate, your luck is going to bring you new money. If you are not really happy with the work that you are in, you are going to have a new opportunity and a new work maybe. If you have been working a lot and you have been saving some money, but some people are just like demanding that money by giving you the excuses of like, oh, this is an emergency, I have to pay for this, can you pay for this? And you will have enough of money to deal with those kind of things. It's not like, I don't know how to say it, but whatever you are earning right now, what kind of money that you have right now, it is going to multiply. It's not going to be like the only money that you will have. So let me ease your mind for a second. Your money is going to multiply. Whatever you have, you will have something more in the future. So I think you can make your plans with the expectation of a new money, okay? You will have enough of money to deal with the things. You will have enough of money to have different opportunities, different things in your life. I have to tell you, you have to trust yourself, you have to trust your fate a little bit more, to your luck a little bit more, because the money. I mean, even you can get some money from lottery. Honestly, this is just like, I won some money from lottery. So, let's see the shamanic healing deck, what is going to say about your situation. I wish this was my reading. I say it in every reading for another pile. I don't know why. Divine timing, my friend. You have to trust a little bit of the timing. You have to trust your fate. You have to trust the good things are going to happen tomorrow. You have your will. You have your health. You have your determination. Literally, tomorrow you're going to see all the good things. So you have to focus on tomorrow. You have to focus on your own timing. The divine timing is talking about like you are the one who's choosing the timing as well. Sometimes it is talking about that. It's not like all of a sudden, the God is bestowing its good will upon you. No, not like that. Sometimes you have to just focus on the tomorrow that is going to be your best day. You have to focus on that. You have to choose the date. You have to give yourself a date, like a month later this is going to happen. A month later this is going to happen in this way. By the way, at the end of the deck there's an abundance card. I mean, look at that. You will have money, my friend. You will have money. So do not worry. If you have money worries, it's going away. That's what I saw for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, number 3. How's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today we are going to look at the problems, solutions, and advice. And I have to tell you, I liked this format a little bit too much because it was so precise, so clear, and I was like having a blast at the 2 piles. I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I never said that before, I think. I want you to go and choose one of the piles after you watch this one. Just watch one of them, even though you did not want to choose. I specifically ask you to watch. It's not like if you feel like it, you can watch it. I mean, I know that if you feel like it, you can watch it, but I want you to watch at least one of them. Okay? Let's see what is the problem and what is the solution. I will have 4 cards because I had 4 cards for the others with the clarifiers and everything. And then I will have 1 shamanic healing card. I love those cards. Recently, I don't know why, I just want to use them and nothing else. They talk quite a lot. I love it. What's your problem? Intriguing. Should I use something for the cards? Some people are covering them up. I mean, I'm not monetized yet. Maybe I should just put some kind of a mosaic. I don't know. Normally, you would say, but the star is talking about solutions itself, and solution cannot be the problem. And we talked about it at the first pile. And sometimes problem is what you expect and what is not coming. It's all about the expectation. Here, it is all about the faith. You believe in the things. You believe the things are going to happen in a certain way, but it is not happening. No matter what you do, no matter what you expect, it is not happening. You know it is going to happen, but it is not happening. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Let's see. The clarifier for the star. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I covered up my star. How is it going? Okay. My friend, your problem is the expectation of the good things. You expect quite a lot from the life. And you deserve it. Honestly, you deserve it. You did the right thing. You were a nice person. You have good intentions. You are a hard worker. You have been dealing with many things in your life. You want all the people in your life to be good. You have been giving them priorities. You have been focused on their problems. And you want your own time. You want your own reward from the life. This is not what I do believe, but that's what they say. Life is not owed anything to you. I think differently. I think life should give us a lot of things because of the things that we are providing. But sometimes it doesn't happen, and it gives a lot of heartache and a lot of pain. By the way, at the end of the deck, there is a... Okay. It's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. It's like being in the limbo. You did the right things, you did everything that you can do, you provided for everything, but it is not doing anything for you. It is not just like, the stagnancy is killing you, man. Nothing is happening. No movement. Nothing is going on. And everything should just go in a really good way because everything is in the right order. You did the right thing, but it is not going anywhere. Sometimes fate is just like mocking with us in this way. The problem is in here is that maybe you just waited or had faith for the things for far too long. I'm not saying that you should just quit and stop believing the things that you are believing. You should just like walk away. No, this is not exactly what I am saying. Actually, what I am trying to say here is that you have to take control over the things a little bit more. You shouldn't just like wait from other people. You should do it by yourself. Knight of Wands is talking about doing by yourself a little. And it is like marching, you see? You have to do the marching. You have to just like take action for the things. You have to just focus on the things with your own abilities. And I'm gonna say this, I'm sorry, some people are gonna hate me for saying this, with your manipulation if it is necessary. You did the right thing and it didn't pay off. There's only one thing that you can do: doing the wrong thing. And it is difficult, and it is immoral. It's not the good thing to do. Finding your way in But if you are playing the game which is already rigged, it doesn't have to be like you have to do all the right things and expecting the good things. If you know that if you're getting into an exam and this exam questions are being stolen and given away to the people, you don't have to be the number one of this exam. There's no such responsibility. There's no such thing like you have to excel in a game which is being rigged. Who are you proving yourself to? Honestly, no one. To the cheaters, to the liars. No one else. Doing the right thing at the wrong place is not going to make you happy, my friend. If everyone is cheating, if everyone is lying, if everyone is just taking advantage of a situation, and you are doing the good things and expecting good things to happen, baby girl, I have been living in Turkey for far too long. Doesn't give you anything. We have been living in that system for a while now. Everyone is cheating. Everyone is just taking advantage of a situation. Everyone is just like finding their way in. Everyone is manipulating things. Everyone is stealing things. I'm not saying that you have to do those kind of things as well. But playing their game and expecting a fair solution is not going to happen. The fetch is not going to happen. Stop trying to make it happen. You cannot have a fair result just because you're doing the right thing. What you can do in this situation is either you are not going to play the game or you're going to play as they are, dirty. And I'm sorry for saying that because I have seen a lot of things. I had a lot of experiences in that. I'm sorry for saying that. I did not want to preach this thing, but expecting a fair solution, expecting a fair result at the rigged game is going to make you only unhappy, nothing else. Nothing good is going to come out of the situation. Either you're going to change the system or you are going to play as they are playing. Or you're going to quit playing and you will keep your dignity. So you have to just focus on your expectations and why are you expecting from the side and why when you see the results are not coming is making you unhappy. You have to focus on that. Let's see the solutions. What is going to happen? You see, doing nothing. Don't expect things. Have fun. Let's see, what is this Four of Swords is talking about? Another 4. Expectations. Stop expecting. Stop expecting good things from a bad situation. If everyone is stealing, cheating, and no one is doing anything about it, just because you did the right thing, no one is going to give you the medal. And they're going to take advantage of your situation. And don't do that. Don't do that to yourself, man. You are worthy than that. Know your own worth. Know your own dignity and grace. And don't be a pawn in their game. If the exam is rigged, don't get into that exam, for example. Let's see the advice card. It's just talking about don't expect. Don't wait. Do not wait. Past, present, and future. Okay. This is literally like the combination of first 2 piles. Okay, my friend, if you have a lot of expectations in life, if you just think that people should pay you off, if you should just like have some kind of a promotion, if you should just like get this and that because you did the right thing, you worked really hard and get into this exam and you should just like get into college and this and that, you have to see what was happening before. You have to see what is happening now. And you have to see what is going to happen tomorrow. Is there any kind of a change in the system? Are they going to change the way that they are choosing the people for that, I don't know, like exam or, interview of a job? Are they going to change the system? Are they? If they're changing the system, then go for it. If they're not doing any kind of a change and everything is happening from the day one, and you have to see what was happening and you have to focus on what might actually happen, the later on, it is going to be possibly the similar thing. You have to learn from the past mistakes and past expectations and how it didn't pay off. You have to see everything from like a big picture. Like you have to just stand back for a second and see what people were doing, how people were just like acting, how people were like manipulating things, doing the things in the wrong way. You have to get a lot of lessons from that. If you learn your lesson, then you will have a chance. But if you don't know what was happening and why it is happening all the time, and you're going to expect and you're not going to get anything. So Stop expecting, and your game is rigged. See that. See that. This expectation is going to make you feel upset all the time. So don't expect. See what you can do about it. And play dirty or don't play at all. I'm sorry for giving you that message. Honestly, I just told people to be naughty. I'm sorry. But that's what I saw for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.